I hope you all are doing well. Let's start. There are basically four methods. Like the very first method is taking the common factor. There will be the terms, and you have to take common factor, specifically H.C.F, that is the highest common factor, out. And by doing this, you will get the factors. By grouping methods, you have to group the terms, and you can regroup also as per the similar variables or the coefficients. By middle term splitting, by splitting the middle term into two or three, basically generally two terms into the two smaller terms, and then you can do the grouping method and you can get the factors done for you. The last method is using identities. By using identities also, you can factorize the algebraic expressions. So let's move ahead. So our very first method, okay, by taking the common factors out. So there is some examples written over there. The very first is 7x minus 14y. So let's see. So 7x minus 14y. Here you can clearly see this 7x, 14y. No variable looking common. So we can see that 7 and 14. If you take the H.C.F of 7 and 14, you will get 7. So take this 7 out. And whenever you are taking any term out, it means you are dividing that term from this. So if 7x being divided by 7, what you will get? X, right? And if 14y get divided by 7, you will get 2y. So this way it is written over there, right? The second part, 14x square minus 3x. If you take the numerals 14 and 3, you will not get anything common, right? So see the variable x square and x. Here you can take the lower power variable out, right? So if we have taken x out and we will reduce or divide that term by x, we will get 14x minus this 3 will be left because x is already out. So this is your factor. Now the third term, quite big, I have taken it purposely. So 9, 2x minus 7 minus 27, 2x minus 7 whole square, right? As you can clearly see, this 2x minus 7 and 2x minus 7 whole square, they have at least one term common, right? 2x minus 7. And see, in 9 and 27, if you'll take the common factor, 9 is common, right? Because 27 can be written as 9 multiplied 3. So here is also 1 9. So I took 9 out, 2x minus 7 out. So what is left inside? Because there is already a small bracket. So I make a larger one. And see, I have taken 9, 2x minus 7 outside. And in the first term, that was the term, right? So if you divide this term by this, what you will get? Don't write 0 here. Don't get confused. Write 1. Because if the same term, the entire term you are taking out, then 1 will come, right? Because by dividing the same term, you get 1. Then this minus 27. If 9 will divide 27, you'll get 3. Here, 2x minus 7 to the whole power 2 we have, right? If one power has gone out, still the one term will be here, 2x minus 7, right? Now, on this side, we will not do anything. What we will do, we will just handle this bracket. Okay, so I will explain this part only. So 1 minus 3, 2x minus 7 is here. So what I am doing, 1 is here, minus 3 multiplying by 2x. So minus 6x. Okay, pay attention to the sign as well. Then minus and minus plus 3 sevens are 21. Right? Perfect. Now see, this 21 and 1, they both are positive. So 21 plus 1 is 22 and this minus 6 is here. See, I'm not changing anything yet. It is as it is. Now see 22 and 6x. This 22 and 6 both are even numbers. We can take 2 out at least. So I've taken 2 out. Then see, if you have taken 2 out, it means you are dividing this term by 2. So divide 22 by 2, you'll get 11. And 2 will divide 6. Then it will get 3x here. Right? Perfect. So now this number and this number, they are in multiplication. They all are in a product form. So 9 2s are 18 here. Then this 2x minus 7 and 11 minus 3x is written over here. Simply this fraction is done. So very peacefully one by one, by keeping the basic, how the plus is getting multiplied with minus, then it is giving you minus. Yeah, very patiently you have to just open the bracket here. Okay, let's move ahead. Okay, so factorize by grouping method. Grouping method means you have to take the like terms together. Do you know about like terms? Like terms means those who have variables common, right? So I will always suggest when you see some variables common, please take them together and take the common variable out. Sometimes we can do it with coefficient also when we are not understanding which is the common variable here. Okay, so basically go for the common variable. So look at here, AB minus 2B plus A square minus 2A. As I told you, go for the common variable. See, here it has B and it also has B. It has A and it also has A, right? So now see, I have taken B out from here. What is left inside? A minus 2. Done. Plus. From A square to A. Both has A, but it has the power 2. It has a power 1. Always a lower power 1 will go out. If A is out, from here, 1 power is out and 1 will be inside. A to the power 1. A is inside. Minus A is out means A is divided from 2A. Then 2 is left. Right? Then look here. A minus 2 and A minus 2. Common variable, right? Take this A minus 2 out. Okay, disappeared. Put your finger here. Disappeared. A minus 2, A minus 2. Then what is left? B plus A. It's here. Factorization is done. Grouping method is actually very easy, right? Now see the second one. Ax plus by to the whole square plus bx minus ay to the whole square, right? Now look at this. I am opening them as per the identity a plus b whole square. So the first term square, the second term, then plus 2ax plus by. As we open the identity a plus b whole square. Similarly, this is a minus b whole square. I'm opening them like first term square plus second term square minus 2ab kind, like first term and the second term, right? So it's here. I have done a little bit of shifting here. It was bx, but I have written as like this. Why I have done this? It so that we can match it up. In product form, we can write variables like xy and yx is same because multiplication is commutative. Okay, then come here. And the purpose of doing this is so that this term and this term can look similar and they can cut. See, this is plus 2ax by and this is minus 2ax by. So they will cancel. So what is left now? This term, this term, this term, and this term, right? Now see, if you go for the variable, if we think like a square is a coefficient for me, so both are the letters though, but x square, let's suppose I am taking x square and x square term. So I'll take this, and y square and y square will go here, right? Now take x square out. What you will get from these terms? A square plus b square. Then for these terms, if you take y square out, look, a square plus b square. Now pay attention here. What is the common term here? A square plus b square, right? So take a square plus b square out, and this x square plus y square will be left inside. So your factorization is done. This is your answer. Now, factorize by splitting middle term. Pay attention to this part because many of the students do mistake in this method, right? This is very interesting method. In fact, the moment you will understand it, all problems are solved. See, this is the expression for us, x square minus 3x minus 88a square. So there are some of the things that you need to, pay attention with. Look at here. This term and this sign is very, very important, right? Look at here. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Now see this. 88. Just split this 88, right? How can we split it? Split means factorize it. Okay. 88. We can write it simply like 80, 11 multiply 8, right? And see this sign. It is in minus. So apply this minus sign between these factors. 11 minus 8. What we will get? 3. What is this 3? It is your middle term. So middle term gets split by splitting this term into first the product form, and by applying this sign, it should get the middle term. Remember this sign and this number. And here there is nothing, there is no number. When there will be number, we will multiply these number. Okay, that example will come. So first we will concentrate on this. See the middle term, it was 3 here. We took this term, write the factors, okay, possible factor 11 and 8. Apply this sign and then we got 3. Now this 11 minus 8, we will replace this 3. Come on. Now x square minus, in place of 3, we have written 11 minus 8, ax minus this term as it is. So this is called middle term splitting. Pay attention here. Here is minus. So when it will get open, we will apply that minus changes the sign. Okay. So x square minus 11ax minus minus plus 8ax, then this will remain as it is. Now see, what is the common factor here? I can only see that they have x in common. So x outside, here 1 power will be left, minus 11a, right? X has gone. Plus here for 8 and 88, you can get 8 common, and here a and a square. So we can get at least 1a out. So 1a out, then x is left inside, minus 8 will divide 88, will give you 11. A is out, so only one power of a will be left inside. Then x minus 11a here, then x plus 8a will be left. See, x minus 11a, x minus 11a is out. And always see, if you are getting the term common this way, it means your question is going correct. There should be no change in the sign as well. Okay. So this is your factor done. Isn't it easy? Let's understand more in the next example. See, x squared plus 5x plus 6, right? Just a second. Let me erase this thing. Now see, x squared plus 5x plus 6. So as I said, if there is no number, let's split this 6 right in the possible factor form, the product form, the multiplication fact as you can say, so that by applying this sign, we can get the middle term. For 6, I think it's very easy, don't you think so? 6 can be easily written as 2 multiplied 3. And if you apply addition in 2 and 3, you get 5. So how we will split 5? As 2 plus 3. This is our brain work, okay? You need not to show it in your answer when you are writing, when you are solving your question. This should be done in your brain, okay? Now, see this term x square in place of 5, how we have split it? 3 plus 2 or 2 plus 3, whatever. X is here plus 6, right? Now open x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 6. Then take the x common from here. So 1 power of x plus 3. Then from 2x and 6. What is the thing that will be common? There is no common variable, right? So in 2 and 6, what will be there? 0. 2. It's out. Then see x plus 3 again common, take them out, and inside only x plus 2 will be there, right? So this is done. Isn't it easy? Now check a different kind of example, okay? When here is also a number and here is a number, right? Now see. Then in this case, you have to multiply this 6 by this 15. So I have multiplied, what I'll get? 90. Now you have to split this 90 in the multiplication fact or in the factors form. How can we simply write it? 10 nines are 90. See, we have to very careful while writing this, because while applying this sign in these terms, I should get the middle term. And some of the numbers are in this ways, they have many factors. So we will use those factors which will give us the middle term, right? After applying plus or minus, whatever is there. So here we have minus and we have factor available like 10 and 9. So if we apply 10 minus 9, we get 1. So here is a 1. If nothing is written there, it means the 1 is here. It is 1a. So how we will write it? See, 6a square minus 10 minus 9a. Whenever minus is here, please put the small bracket, because most of us do the mistake when there is a minus, because minus changes the sign. So please apply this bracket. Don't go for shortcut. Okay? Take it here. 6a square minus 10a minus minus plus 9a minus 15, right? Now simply we are just taking the common terms out and we will take the factors. Okay, so look at this 6a square 10a. Again it is that H.C.F method now. You have to take the common term out. From 6 and 10 we can get 2. From a square and a we can get a, right? The lower power variable. Then what we will do? If 2 will divide 6, we'll get 3 here. If A will divide A square, we'll get A here minus A and A out to 5s are 10, so 5 here. Similarly, in these, we can get only 3 out. So 3 will divide 9, what will be left? 3. Then A, then minus 3 will divide 15, we'll get 5. Okay, so remember, whenever the common term is going out, it is actually dividing this term, and whatever is left is written here. Okay, and for cross checking, you can see if you will multiply these terms, you should get this term back. See, 3 3s are 9 minus 3 5s are 15. So this is the cross check that yes, I'm doing correct. Now look at here, 3a minus 5, 3a minus 5 is common. So take 3a minus 5 out. What is left then? 2a plus 3. Isn't it easy? Try your middle term splitting method today itself. Okay? Okay, factorize using the identities. See, it's quite interesting. Basically, there are three identities: a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, and a square minus b square. Okay, I repeat, a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, and a square minus b square. Please make a note of these identities. What are these formulas? Okay, then to get to this question, 16x square minus 25y square. Students, we can write 16 as 4 square, right? And this is also square. So collectively, I can write like 4x whole square. Similarly, 25 can be written as 5 square. So 5 square and y square. So collectively 5y to the power 2. Now look at them. This is one term square minus second term square. This is an identity, students. A square minus b square equals. Then you can write the term like first in addition a plus b without the squares. And then the second term will be written as a minus b. So what is my first term here? 4x. Second term 5y. So one time in addition 4x plus 5y. And the second factor will be in negation with this minus sign. 4x minus 5y. Right? Now understand the second part. 4b. 4a square minus 4b plus 4bc plus c square. Okay, how do we factorize this fraction? Okay, this expression, sorry. Look at this, the second term. Can you see that the first term is in perfect square, means a square of something, and it is also a square of something, and it can be written as x2ab form. So this can be as first identity like a square plus 2ab plus b square. So this we have to make identical as the first identity. You know, see how it is going to be done. See, first term we are not changing, minus the second term. See, 4 can be written as 2 square. Then b also was in square, so 2b whole square. 4, how we can break this 4 is 2 multiplied 2. Here b multiplied c is already there, plus c square. Can you see that? This is the a square. It can be like, this is my first term square plus 2. First term multiply second term plus my second term whole square. So see, this is like this identity. A square plus 2ab plus b square equals a plus b whole square. Right? So then what we can do, if the expression is in identical form, what we can do, first term A was 2b and last term in place of this there is a c. So we can write first term add second term whole square. So here I did the same, first term 2b plus this term c whole square. So I use this identity. right? So this expression now I have done this way. Now look at this, first term square minus second term whole square. Do you remember which identity is this? This one. A square minus B square, A plus B, A minus B. So I'll write first term addition, second term, then in another bracket, first term minus the second term. This way. See? Using this identity, which we have used here also. Then carefully, addition doesn't change any sign of the bracket inside the bracket. So we will write these terms as it is. Look at here, but the minus sign 2a will remain same, but the minus sign will make both of these negative because minus changes the sign inside the bracket. Okay, so always when you are opening minus before any bracket, please be very careful. Minus changes the sign. Okay, so this is the way it is factorized using the identities. Okay, thank you very much for watching. If you have any query related to factorization, any issue, you can mail me. Okay, bye bye.